Hola. Tarot mi amor. We're back. We'll go into it, but had a challenging life event, let's call it. And kind of backed up and punted because we didn't want to go back to this till we're ready to do it,
Hola amigos.
full time. So we're going to do the morning quickies here.
Okay.
And we've already shuffled a good bit. And let you
Muy bien.
take over. We'll start with Aries as usual. Okay. We try to put these out Monday through Friday, and then Friday we'll do the weekend quickies.
Muy bien.
We'll call it. Okay. Then we'll get back to our heart spreads. Post some later today. Say the end of February. Magician fell out.
Okay, going to start with Aries.
Aries. See if we can find something helpful for Aries friends.
The Magician. And then we have the Temperance. And the Death.
Wow. Okay. Well, Aries, major arcana in the bottom of the deck, babe, is
And the energy is the
Judgment. Jeez. Okay. Wow. For quickie. So everyone can see, Judgment is the bottom of the deck, and I'm thinking we're going to look at. We have Magician now. In this kind of reading, it's hard not to see this as some kind of manifesting. And this would be in the position of you have been manifesting, practicing manifestation. And then this is the Sagittarius card here, but Temperance. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but the odds that 4 major arcanas would come up like this is pretty extraordinary. And Death at the end, so I wouldn't let the Death card scare us here. Do you have any thoughts, Yaz?
Well, it's like
because I do as usual.
You have all the skills or the abilities that you need for create your own reality. Just you need to be strong and be patient, because you're going to have the thing for you was waiting. Something need to die for start something new. Once it is closed, and you can start another one.
Perfect. And I think with Judgment
you need
there,
to put
yeah,
attention and be focused very well. What do you really want? Because
that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Yeah, Judgment a lot speaks to that. Also, the thing we really want. Like, this is often a thing that we're kind of like afraid to admit to ourselves that we want. Fear and desire at the same time. And maybe that's what this is about in terms of your manifesting is, like Yaz just said, make sure that what you're manifesting is what you really want. And what you really want, this is almost like what the soul really wants. So, we really want sex, but the soul wants intimacy. We really want money, but the soul wants security, okay? So it's calling upon you with this major arcana to look deep. Like, this is not the time to settle. This is not the time to look at things from any kind of shallow point of view. And I think Temperance here is, it's just all saying, like, really go deep. Like, your manifestation could take months. It could take years. It's like, this is a large, you could have been working on it for years, and so as this is coming in, this is not going to be something that is a daily reading. It's not going to be something quick and tomorrow. This is but you're on the right path. I mean, this is like, whatever you've been doing, you've absolutely hitting it, Aries, on all cylinders and heading in the right direction, and just go deep.
Go deep, working it.
Yeah, that's okay. Aries. Okay.
Now we're going to do the reading for
Gemini. Taurus. I'm sorry. I keep confusing Gemini and Taurus. It could be different. It's really nice here today because there's no wind.
Not hot.
Not yet, anyway.
And not cold.
Yeah, it's just a little bit chilly, but nice for me. A little sissy. But even I don't mind. It's really nice. In the sun and probably already hot.
Okay, this is.
Let me shuffle a couple
Taurus?
more times. Just
Okay.
Taurus, yeah. And see if we can get some help for Taurus in terms of love. And a daily quickie here and advice. Something positive, something helpful. Sometimes even something negative is something positive because it's helpful. It moves us in the right direction. And okay.
Okay.
Bottom of the decks. Okay.
This is the High Priest.
Okay. Gonna go with the.
And then the Ten of Wands.
And the Ten of Wands. We'll get out there kind of dark.
Okay. The World.
Wow. Okay. Once again, hitting the major arcanas here. So, World card. Wow.
And the Hanging Man.
The Hanged Man on the bottom. So, last reading for Aries, we had 4 major arcanas out of 4. So, here you have 3.
Okay, we have the High Priest, the Magician,
And
the World.
With the wands here, I like it in the middle. I'm not going to say that they have to drop a burden. It's like this is a Taurus that's using their intuition to guide them. And with the Hangman as the overall energy, probably been, I've been in this too. It's kind of astrology right now. We've been in kind of a hold mode or review mode for a long time. That's the Hanging Man. And when you do that, it's to get a new perspective and everything. But here you're using your intuition here, not your mind. And I think to good effect. So when you're in this Hanged Man mode, this also really this is intuition, the Hanged Man. He's the Hanged Man's not hanging. That's kind of the Hermit is more thinking. Virgo, the mind. This is using your intuition, going inward and being quiet, and so that you can hear your own soul talking. No, and this is your own soul talking. Yeah, and then so there's obviously something you have to release, and I think you're doing it. So if this is your reading, then what is it, Taurus, that you're releasing? Because it's not just maybe a lease. Like you've been in this mode of you waiting and on hold, and like things build up because you don't get things done. You can't go out and weed the garden and it gets full of weeds. And so now I think you're coming to a time where all of this, let's call it work, it's quiet work that you do in your own soul, prayer, manifestation, the dark shadow work, looking at your shadow self. And this work is, I think, over now. If not, it will be very soon, like within a few weeks. And then you begin this new cycle. So this is like what you've been thinking and what you've been working on and what you've been trying for and going to deep inside. So this is internal. So you are creating a new self, a new pattern, a new way forward for your life. So advice here is just kind of keep letting it happen. Keep doing what you've been doing. And I think it's working, and that you're going to see the results any moment if you're not already, like with this reading. I don't think you're someone watching this biting your nails and upset, and I hope so. Let me know.
Okay. Very good for this sign.
Yeah.
Okay. It's moving in the good
very
way.
Positive so far. And so for the Gemini, now let's see what we can get. Look at something.
We're going to make the morning quickies for Gemini.
Okay. All right, 10 minutes. So. I love the sound of the birds.
See, it's beautiful.
So we have our stones for the wind, but we don't have any wind.
No.
Knock on wood. Usually it's once the sun comes up and heats up the land first, and then it pulls the air in from the ocean. Here it comes right now, and then it's like a fan turns on.
Okay, we're going to start.
Here we go, Gemini.
Bueno, we have the Seven of Pentacles.
Okay.
And the Queen of Cups. And the King of Swords. And the energy of the reading is the Sun.
The Sun is the overall energy. Wow. So that's very powerful, and we end up in the King of Swords position.
I think so that this person is harvesting all the work that you make for a long time, and that make you in this position. But this is a work like emotional work, no? Maybe you're working yourself a lot for to be a strong woman.
Because of the Queen of Cups.
Because it's the Queen of Cups. And take you in the position where you can have your king.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see two people here. For Gemini, now, of course, Gemini's the twins. You could go with two parts of yourself, but this sure looks like a masculine and a feminine. It's really kind of like this, because she's looking at the masculine, and he's just kind of looking ahead.
See?
But with the Sun as the overall energy, it's beautiful in this deck, the Gilded Tarot Royale. You know, it's hard to go wrong when you got the Sun there as your overall energy. So, too, I think this could be you have maybe been a little slow, and you've been thinking about, really, is this the right thing for you? I think this is a relationship here. So if this is yours, Gemini, you're in a relationship of some kind, whether you're actually in it or you're dating or you're thinking about it. But it looks like you've decided that you're a good match. And you would be the more emotional one, and the other person, this could be flip-flop, like it doesn't necessarily mean this is a woman watching. But if it were a man, it might be a man who's has more divine feminine energy to him. But you have gotten to this place, and she's holding, it's almost like a Two of Cups or Ace of Cups. She's offering her cup here, and she's looking at and offering her cup to this King of Swords. Okay, so this could be another air sign, but this would be someone who's and because you got the Sun here, this is not a dark King of Swords. It's not an asshole. It's not someone that talks over people and is verbally aggressive or anything like that. They're just someone who has boundaries and knows their own mind. Isn't wishy-washy, doesn't have to wonder who they are. They're mature, stable king, and you're coming in now as a queen. There may have been some element to the Seven of Pentacles where you needed to get things right, even like financially, being Pentacles. Maybe you weren't in a great place somehow to develop the relationship further. Could be anything from finishing school to, feeling like you don't have your things together, to where you can, give yourself to a relationship. And now you got into that position because of the Sun. So, I mean, the advice here is full speed ahead. Yeah. For Gemini.
Okay,
yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Very good reading.
I think we got time to do Cancer.
Okay.
Hold on.
Now we're going to do a quickie morning for Cancer.
Cancer, see. All right. There we go.
You want to shuffle very well because we have
I
a
think
lot of
probably
the
6 will do it.
arcanos mayores in the same reading. One more. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, a bit uncanny with the Aries.
Sorry? See? Okay. So we're going to do for Cancer. The Ace of Swords. And then
Nice
the
start.
Two of Swords. Wow. And the Page of Cups.
Wow.
And
Okay.
the energy of the reading is the Six of Swords.
Oh. Well, so this is a Cancer that's in their head a lot, you know. Cancer associate with emotions. And with the overall energy, you know, you might have been someone who is moving away from something, and this could even be mentally because we're getting a lot of swords here, right?
Sí.
So this is not necessarily you moved, you're slipped away from your house in the middle of the night. This could have been you moved away from an idea in your head that you were not available, that you were not good enough, that everything, you moved away from the thought that maybe everything is terrible, nothing ever works out, something like that, you know. And with the Ace of Swords, I think this is like you may have had this Mercury retrograde still in its shadow side, but this is like a thought pops into your head, or someone says something to you, or you read a meme, or you read a page in a book or something on YouTube, and it clicks, and you go, "Oh my God, I am good enough. I am available. I am smart enough. I can do this." Some kind of thought that helps you move away from some energy it's not serving you, because you're not leaving in the middle of the night like that if things are going well, right? You're only leaving like that if things are not going well. And but then, like, I think what this is, you have this thought, you know what this is, but then you're still questioning it. You know, you're like, no, maybe I'm not good enough after all, you know. And I think what this is here with the Page of Cups is someone's coming along and offering you their cup in a small way, you know.
But looks like she's not sure to take it or not.
Yeah. I think it's more internal though. She's still not sure that she's ready. So, or her or him. I don't want to say it's all women watching, but whoever this is, they are. You know, we're watching a love reading, so you're looking for love, but you're someone who would be like, you know, I really want love, but I don't know because it never works out, and I get hurt, and maybe I shouldn't. But then someone's there. So this is who you're thinking of. Cancer. And this is not big. This is like the barista at Starbucks winks at you, or gets your phone number, or the person is like, hey, I really like you. I'd like to go out on a date. But whoever this is, I mean, it means a lot to you. Like, because there's not a lot of emotion here. It's almost, it could be someone too that's just been a really hard period where it's been difficult, right? And now it comes along. Now look at the seahorses. This is a kind of younger person, maybe, or younger energy. And they're offering you some joy, some emotion that you really need. You know, so I'm going to say this: your advice is go out on the date.
Okay, good. See, because
Go out on the date.
she's thinking a lot, no? All
Yeah.
the time her mind
If
is busy with this situation.
he or she, if someone asks you on a date for this
Say
weekend or
yes.
something, say yes if you like them, you know.
Have fun.
And yeah, very, very good.
Okay, amigos.
I think we can do another one. I think we got
Okay.
time, so we can do Leo.
Leo. I like this deck.
Yeah, I like it too.
See. Also, the other one is pretty, the Gilded.
This is the Gilded Royales. It's very similar. It's a little different. It's kind of our only working deck right now.
Oh, see, we have troubles with the water.
We'll get more.
See.
Can get tarot cards in Mexico. A pretty similar price to the U.S., I noticed.
See? And it's not easy to find.
No. Mercado Libre.
Mercado Libre.
Okay, Leos. Get some advice for Leos.
Okay. We'll see
It's
what
helpful.
does the universe
Yes.
want to tell to Leo. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands,
Nice.
the Queen of Wands, and the Tower.
Tower. Okay.
And the energy of the reading is the
Queen
of
of Cups.
Cups.
Huh. You got two
Ooh.
queens here. I have to say this now. I just feel like we're talking to a woman. Yeah. A woman Leo.
Híjole.
And I mean, this could be the Leo card right here.
Mhm.
Particularly a woman Leo. The Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, I think, is more a Leo than anything, because the king, the queen is the lion and lioness. So you're kind of showing up in your own reading, and then you're coming in with these accolades. And with the Queen of Cups, I think you're also emotionally balanced, which is good for Leo, So your passion's tempered and under control, and you're emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, and you're riding like a wave of. This is great for Leo. This is what Leos want: is praise and a parade, and people saying you're getting, you're getting recognized for your actions. And then you're showing up really strong as the Queen of Wands, and I think we have to clarify the Tower, because I don't think here it's so terrible. The Tower is kind of interesting card in this deck. Really get the sense of it, but let's clarify the Tower and see what kind of
the Hanging Man.
I'm thinking. Let's go another. I'm thinking of the Uranus square Mars, and then the Empress. Wow. So I think something's gonna rock you, and I think it hasn't happened yet. So I don't think this is real terrible, Leo, but I think like you're really been doing well, and you're ready. You've got your stuff together. You're showing up as yourself, very strong, with the Queen of Wands. But I think there's going to be something. Now this will be something that's out of your control. This would not necessarily be something you cause. We've got the Uranus square Saturn thing going on. It's very much the energy of the Tower right now. So what this may do is break down something in your life, some aspect of your life, and challenge you to make a shift. And I'm trying to get an idea of what that shift might be. And I think like you look like a very outgoing person. And so with the Hangman coming in here for the clarification, you need to take a moment to take a time out, take a moment to think, and really to feel,
want to go, no?
Yeah, and well, something's going to happen, and it's going to cause you to take a moment, whether you want to or not, and to contemplate. Like go in your room and be quiet, go to the beach and be quiet, go to the forest and be quiet. But the outcome is then it's going to make you even stronger. I mean, I see a progression here. What we're doing is moving from strength to strength. And it's not the easy times that make us strong. If everything is just perfect, we don't even grow. So this is a simple process in life, something that will cause you a little challenge. You'll take a minute to feel your way through it, because it's going to throw you off. And when you're the hangman, it's like you kind of don't know what to do. So you're like, okay, I'll go hang upside down, see if that helps. You're really reaching into some part of yourself that you maybe haven't accessed before. And when you do reach into that part and access that part of yourself you haven't reached before, and you know what this is, it's going to bring out the real Empress in you. So there's a maturity level too. Like this is almost like going from a young woman or a girl to a woman, or a real woman, like a strong woman, a full woman. someone that's blessed and abundant and very Leo, like able to just really be themselves, really be open and loving
Maybe it could
because
be
they
that
feel
they finished the relationship, no?
it's a relationship reading. It
It's a
could be,
divorce, could be, or no?
yeah, it
'Cause
could
this is
be,
very strong, and they put you like this. But when you
yeah,
uh, go ahead about these feelings,
yeah,
to be broke, you becomes to be a stronger person.
yeah.
Mm?
I'd say if I was title this one, it's going to be the title. This would be going from strength to strength.
Sí.
So very positive overall.
Well,
Even though there'll be a bump, Leo, let us know what kind of
okay,
bump that
amigos.
is.
Now we.
Let's see. How's
Mhm.
Leo? I might want to stop and start again because it's 25.